It's not what you did, son, that angers me so. It's who you did it to.
Who? The fucking nobody?
That fucking nobody is John Wick.
What is up, everyone? How you guys doing tonight? And we are back here with our superhero agent 11, and the boss is giving us the old we have situations that could do with your skills briefing, which he does every time you load back into a saved game. So today we are gonna be fighting a secretive ninja clan acting behind the scenes for 1,000 years. Authorities around the world have so far been unable to track down any of the clan's leaders, but of course the British Secret Service is rather different, and we have the means to track down the ninjas from Berlin. Don't we all? An ancient clan called the blah 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 blah. Alright. So just to revise what enhancements we have emergency move, that's a bailout card that stays in our hand indefinitely, and we have increasing strength, and we have combo never drops below 1. Alright, so let's fight through to the last boss of level 3, which is a very special boss, and I'll tell you guys why in a bit. Okay, so the main bad guys of the 3rd level are these ninja guys. So they kick in up to 3 tiles away, so they have quite a decent range. 24 hit points, not that many, and they will kick each other if you move out of the way, which is quite easy to do. So these guys are nothing much really, just the simple bad guys, and if you punch them, they don't punch back. So let's quickly wrap this up. And we're fighting in like the office of Pascal Sauvage. Alright, so I will try to wrap this level up as soon as possible, because we do have a time limit of 4 turns. Okay, so roll throw is a good card here because it lets us get a hit in on this guy. And let's just stand here so that when he gets up next turn, we're going to be ready to punch the daylights out of him. There you go. Alright, so Unleash is a 3 mana card that does 1 per combo level 3 times, so that's pretty okay with the perks that we have. Intimidate is a very special card that basically it will stun everyone without exception, and so it's sort of like a get out of jail free card, but it also costs 3 mana. So this is gonna be okay because we actually have cards that increase our maximum energy. So at this point we can actually take Intimidate, and let's go to the Fire Escape, which is one of my favorite levels because you get to kick people off the balcony of a 20-story building. Very, very fun. God, why do I not have any? Okay, so this Sword Ninja, you guys have to remember that he does counter your attacks. He will counter an enemy's attack as well, so if you somehow get someone to punch him, you'll punch the guy back. Yeah. So I'm gonna use Intimidate this turn, but let me get some damage in first. Quick quick strike and then intimidate. And so everyone's gonna be stunned and I can go to the next turn. So we have a bonus objective which is to knock 3 guys out of the arena, and let's do that next turn. Alright, so separate gets us out of this guy. Gonna use chop first. Kick him out. And since we want to fulfill the bonus objective, let's just wait until we get the cards. So as you can see, they do punch each other, they do kick each other as they just did here. So very well done, very well done. Give him a kick out of the arena. Yes. Or I can actually end it here, so I'll punch him, shift here, and kick him down to the taxi waiting below. Yes. Yeah, at this point I don't think I need to take any unupgraded cards unless they are really good. So I'm just gonna pass on all these. I think at this point we are missing shoves and grapples. So those are 2 really good cards, shove and grapple. So we're gonna take those if we have the opportunity. So here we are in the Berlin subway platform. Very cool level. So if you knock them onto the train tracks, over here it's an instant knockout for them. So let's see. You can use chain strike, push, and then palm strike. Yeah, okay. So I will push him first. I don't actually need to save the ambassador because it's actually an optional objective. In that you don't actually lose the game if he dies. So in situations like this where I actually have full HP, I'm just gonna let the ambassador die. Yeah. And he somehow spawned in a position where he's gonna get hit by every single person on the planet. Yeah. So I'm gonna emergency move here. Okay, that was a mistake because I'm not gonna be able to play both hit smash and combo finisher because both of these cards will end my combo, and I can't actually kill him. So yeah, oh well. So I'm going to, for the purposes of a demonstration, kick someone onto the train tracks just to show you guys what it looks like. And yeah, so pretty cool. Alright, so this is an armored swordsman, and he's just the guy that hits slowly but hits very hard. No counter attack. So the energy booster, I'll whack him once, and I'll just wait because he can't hit me from two tiles away. Okay, so I think I just need some damage and I can end the turn. So I do have a... Okay, I think that's enough, right? Jumping back kick and then front kick. Yes, more than enough damage. Alright, so we do get the 15 health, but of course you were at full health, so it didn't matter. 1-2 punch duplicates an attack card in your hand. Yeah, I think these are like cards that have very big downsides. So the downside with big block is that it costs 2 mana, and it has 22 block, which honestly at the later games is not gonna matter much when people are hitting you for like 30 damage a hit. And then you have attacking exhausting blow, but forces you to discard a random card, which is really bad because first of all it's not much damage, and second of all you don't want to discard random card, especially when I have the emergency move talent. So that means that like you might end up discarding your emergency move, and that's pretty bad. So this is okay. I'm just worried that it becomes a dead card sometimes, but yeah, okay. I'm only taking that because I have the, I should have gone to the gym. I'm only taking that because I have the emergency move talent that that means that I won't get into trouble. Okay, so these guys are actually from the next level after this. These are the purple ninjas, as I like to call them. They are not the ninjas from Berlin. They are the gangsters from Italy. So they are not the ninjas. They are just other gang people in the wrong territory. Okay, so these guys, they counter attack, and these guys are just riflemen that just shoot. They just shoot in a straight line. So what I'll do is just punch him. Combo finisher does 14, unfortunately, so we can't finish off this guy. That's okay, we'll just step back. Okay, so we have two objectives. First is complete level within 5 turns, and that gives us extra maximum HP, which is really good. And second is knock 2 guys out of the arena, which is fun. But the problem is that it is quite difficult, and I might end up missing on the time objective. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap myself here, and then I'm going to emergency move myself out, right? And let's see what's going to happen. Very nice. Okay, so I can punch him. Can punch him as well, and he can't counter me because I'm 2 tiles away. Stand up. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're just gonna go for the timer bonus, because I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to get this guy into position for me to knock him out. So I would need like swap or something. Yeah. So I don't know, man. So I will just move here because he's very low, and I'll hope that he moves here, and then I get some cards that let me move around him and kick him out. Okay, so as you can see, I don't have the cards that necessary to knock him out, so I'll just end level right here. We'll get the max health, miss out on $30, but that's okay. Only $30? I did so much work for you guys. Punch kick combo does 8 damage 3 times. That's pretty heavy damage. Spends X momentum to deal X damage. That's not too bad, I guess. It can be like 35 damage at the high levels. I think I'll take punch kick combo because these cards that have the X times Y keyword means that when you have extra strength, so I have the extra strength talent, right? So if I have like 7 extra strength, I'm gonna hit them for like 7 extra strength 3 times. So that is a really good synergy, so we're gonna keep this. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a bug. I don't know if it's still around, but basically when you click medical and then you come back, you can do this. So I could increase max health twice. Quite sure this is a bug and they're gonna fix it, but heads up, yep, don't tell the developers. So this is version 0.18. I don't expect to see this bug in future versions, but let's see. Alright, so we are facing off against the guy who looks like Sammo Hung. If you guys don't know who that is, that's a very famous Hong Kong actor. So we're gonna throw stun dart here, and that's gonna get this guy stuck here. And I'm gonna move myself right down here so that I can ring out people by kicking them onto the train tracks if I'm able to. Okay, so as you can see, it'll do 10 damage 3 times, which is like really a lot of damage. So actually I can recall my stun dart. Right. Recall, I can stun him, move here and then kick this guy out. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Slip myself here. 1, 2, 3. So this guy is really smart. He's not getting near me, so I can't kick him onto the tracks. Very, very smart fella. Okay, so I can hammer fist, quick kick, and then can step out of the way. I can step here, I guess. I can step here, get some damage in. Yeah, okay. Push him, and then combo finish him. And next turn I probably have enough to finish him off. Okay. So he has no counter, so I can just can duplicate chain strike. So I'll do 8 and then 16. That's the end of Mr. Sammo Hung. And I'm gonna wait for him to step here, which he will have to do if he's gonna hit me, if he wants to hit me. Okay, this is me being in trouble. Alright, so this guy has a counter attack, which is really bad because I'm in a pretty bad situation where I can't. Oh, I actually can. I can get out of trouble. Okay, I move here. Strike. Then palm strike. Then I jumping back kick. Then I can move out here. Beautiful. So I cannot use Head Smasher because he will turn to face the attacker. You guys have to read the keywords very carefully. And when he turns to face me, that means I'm gonna get hit next turn. And I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna end the turn right here. Okay, so I think I can't push him out, but I can. Okay, I can't even end the level this turn. So unfortunately, we're gonna miss out on some money. It's not a big deal. Then I'm gonna cast Intimidate. So quick tip for you guys: when the guys that have special abilities are stunned, they cannot actually use those special abilities, so he will not counter attack me, just because he is stunned. So useful tip to deal with those guys that have counter attack. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, not very impressed by any of these. This is okay. When you have like too much mana, and then you can use this, and then you get to carry over your mana to the next turn. It's okay. I think okay, we'll take it. Fine. So if we go to the rooftop, we have to go to prison. Okay, I don't want to go to prison, so we'll go to the office instead. Have a boardroom meeting with the thugs of Berlin and get their ass handed to them. Alright, so front kick right off the bat. Energy booster. This guy only has a one he only can hit one square, one tile hit him, so just step one tile back. We're good to go. Okay, I really wish that I had a front kick, because if I do, I can swap myself and then I can kick him out. So I will swap myself first. I will do some damage and then I'm gonna throw Intimidate at the end. Yeah. Oh god, where? Okay. This gets it done. So this will get me my knockout bonus. Punch him. Give me something that I can kill him with. I can't. I don't have enough to use combo finisher, right? I have only. Oh, I have enough. Okay. Suplex is a fun card. Suplex is a fun card. The problem is that you cannot throw people out of certain arenas, which kind of sucks. Like you cannot suplex people off the rooftop, which I don't understand why that's the case. But I mean they're dead, right? So is there some? I mean I think you should be able to suplex people off the rooftop. Like you can suplex people out of out the door, but you cannot throw them off the rooftop. I don't know why that's the case. Deal -5 to self, gain 3. Okay, we're not taking that. No. Okay, just for demonstration purposes. So some of these events are like really stupid. Like you really, if you pay, I think if you pay, you lose money and nothing happens. If you delete the spam, then nothing happens as well. Yeah, so very strange. I think that more work needs to go into the events section of the game. Okay, so this guy is a ninja master who throws and he can teleport. So of course if I get off the way here, he will throw a knife into him. And so if I actually move here, I can force surrender and then I'm gonna have 5 mana next turn. Cool, okay. Okay, so I will duplicate my front kick, I guess. So I will dash here. I will kick you, and then I'll get in some damage, and then I will get in. Oh, you're gonna die anyway because you take 15 damage from your own guy, and I'm gonna kick him. There you go. Okay, and he dies. Okay, so when he has this question mark, he's gonna summon another guy. He's gonna summon a 12 mana clone. So one thing I can do is to intimidate him, and that's gonna interrupt it. So I can just emergency move because I'm not very concerned about him. Yeah, so that interrupted his spell, so to speak. So we're just gonna do some damage, punch him down. Very nice. Okay, I like this card because this must be the first card that I use every turn, but it does insane amount of damage and it costs 0 mana. So I'm gonna take this. This is like, I mean, why would you have this card when you have cards that like Vault or Dash that let you move 2 tiles without having to lose health, you know? So why would you ever take this card? I don't understand. Yeah, so we're gonna take this. Okay, we're almost at the boss. So I want to visit the gym if I can. So go rooftop, gym, and then we'll fight the boss. Alright, Mr. Ambassador again in Berlin. What brings you to this amazing country? Okay, so it's gonna happen sometimes that you actually get spawned in this kind of like really bad position, and it happens that if you don't have the cards, you can actually get stuck here. So I think this is something that shouldn't happen, because it's not really fun when you spawn and then in a situation where you can't even get yourself out of trouble. Fortunately, I do have the cards that I can get out with. I can slip, I can separate as well, and then I could be able to move here. If I just... Okay, so this guy will turn to face me, so I have to be careful of that. Alright, so I'm gonna slip myself here. I'm gonna do some damage to you. And then I'm gonna suplex you behind me. Can I do this? Okay, so that's a trick, because I used the ambassador to buff my own damage next turn by using the card Palm Strike. So I do 8 damage, but of course the ambassador does not take damage from player attacks. So that was like sort of gaming the system lah. Yeah. And I'm going to use separate here so that I push him out of the range of the ninja. Of course, I don't really think it's going to matter, because I'm trying to complete this level without taking a hit. Still in the... Alright, so... I have a few options. Punch kick combo followed by hammer fist. So will this increase? Let's see if this increases my combo by 1 or 3. So this is the experiment that I need to do. 1, 2, 3, and it does increase my combo by 3. So that's something to note. And I actually can roll throw ninja. Yep. So sometimes you're gonna have to do combo calculations, and it's always useful to know exactly how much mana you have. Gonna do a little dance with the ambassador. Very nice. Okay, so I want a card that lets me either stun this guy or do enough to him that I don't have to deal with him. So if I dash here, I do 45 damage to him, which is like more than enough. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so as you can see, I can't use 1-inch punch because once I move, I'll lose this card. So once you see I shift, I'm gonna lose that card, but we can him over the railing, and that's the end. Okay, so charge can be used as a movement. You can move 2 to 5 tiles. I don't know why it says you charge 4 tiles. You can actually move 2 to 5 tiles, and it can be used even if there are no enemies. Yep. So this is a okay card that looks pretty cool, but I don't think it's that useful. So I think I'll take charge. Yeah, so charge can be useful to move like long distances where you need to, when that part of the room is a bit too crowded and we need to get ourselves to the other side of the room. Okay. I'm gonna slip myself here. Throw a stun dart. Yeah, throw a stun dart. Shift here. Do 6 damage, which is like nothing at this point, and we're gonna end. Okay, so this is a good time to use Intimidate, cause our hand is like really bad. I don't even have a single attack. This is gonna end the combo, so this is a good time to use Intimidate. It will end the turn. Okay, so I really want my stun dart back if I can get it. Stun dart so that I interrupt him from producing his mirror image. Stun dart, and I'm gonna use energy booster. Gonna kick him. And I don't want to hammer fist him because actually I can I'll hammer fist him, then I'll move out of it. Because if I kill him, then I'll be in the range of this ninja here. Yeah, so sorry Mr. Ambassador, I don't think I can save you this time. So I think suplex followed by roll throw. And that takes these two guys out for now. If you stand on top of a guy that's down, when he comes up the next turn, you're gonna take some damage. So that can actually be used in your favor as well, because you can sort of shove an enemy to stand here. Of course, I'm missing those cards, but it can be done lah. You can get it done. All right, so we're gonna show him our massive fist. Yes. Slip myself here, force surrender so that I get 8 mana next turn, which is more than enough if you ask me. Okay, so first is palm strike, and I think I'm gonna miss the timer, but it's okay. Are you alright, sir? Okay, so he does have a lot of block, but it's okay. Okay, so it's always good to check if he has counter. He doesn't have counter, so just gonna do as much damage as I can and then throw him. And next turn I should have enough damage to kill him. Okay. Power Sink at 8 block. It's a block card. I don't like block cards. Increase damage by 3 this turn. Yeah, it's okay. Advance and deal 12. Skip. Okay. Where are my grapples and shoves? I really need grapple and shove, guys. Okay, so I will upgrade. I'd like to upgrade this, but I can't. Upgrade charge. Make it 2. Yeah, okay, we'll take that. Mana cost reduction. Okay, so if there's nothing else, it's off to fight the boss. Okay, so the thing about this boss is that he has spiked armor. So what spiked armor is that if you attack him, he will it's sort of like blade mail. So if you attack him, he will do damage back to you. It's not a counter, it's just the damage that you take over the course of damaging him. So I think push will not do damage, but if you have it upgraded, so if you have an attack that does damage to him, you will take damage. So yeah, so that's this ninja boss for you guys, heavily armored and deadly jade staff boss, and he does have quite a lot of armor and HP. So in this level, what I really like to do is to slowly get rid of all the small guys first, so that I can focus on him. Of course, if you do manage to ring him out, as in push him over the rooftop, that's the best, of course. But this guy is not so stupid. So by that I mean that he will try and stay around the center area. He's not gonna come and stand at the edge of the balcony and have a nice chat with you. Yeah. So Gonna try and get rid of the small guys first. Okay, so I can roll throw on him, but I'd rather roll throw on him. I can actually kick him. Move here. Hit smash also works actually. Okay, so let's wait for them to come. Okay, so they do hit for pretty hard. So I'm gonna have to get some hits in, and then I'm gonna have to dash my way out. The good thing is they don't have counter attack, so I'm not worried about it, and I can move here. This is a safe tile. Okay, so palm strike. Oh god, he recovered like 20. All the damage already to him. Okay, palm strike. Jumping back kick. Okay, shift myself here and false surrender for next turn. Okay, so as if I were to move here, you guys will see that I cannot suplex him off the edge of the balcony, although I should be able to, and that should kill him, but I can't do it. As you can see, you cannot suplex him. Yeah, so I'm not sure why that's the case. Okay, I will just 15 times 3 is 45, right? Okay, so I need to duplicate this. Then I move here and punch the living daylights out of him. And then I do it again. Okay, as you can see, if he was stupid, he would move here, but he's not. So the good thing about this is that he range attacks will not trigger the HP loss. But of course that did 16 and he has 16 mana, so I didn't do any damage to him actually. So he's just gonna keep his distance, doing a pretty good job actually. So as you can see, standard doesn't do anything. Yeah. So if he did just 1 point of damage, then he'll be stunned, and I'm not sure if the stun would negate the damage. I need to do some experimenting later on. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is just keep kiting him. Actually, it's you can take damage as long as you know that you can kill him. But I don't actually have lethal yet. I have 19, 36, 71, and he has 76 HP, right? So I can't kill him yet. I'm just gonna keep kiting him. And I think I can suplex him. I'll take some damage, but it's okay because I'm gonna get to move him here. So I'll take suplex. You can watch my HP. It's gonna be 54. Let's see what it drops to. Okay, so suplex does not reduce my HP, but I know for a fact that if you use long strike or what, I will reduce my HP. So I feel a bit silly now. So if I'm not wrong, I won't take damage from normal hits. Let's see what happens. Okay, so if he's stunned, he will not get his superpower. So I mean, I made it look easy, but honestly, it can be quite difficult sometimes. Alright, so we're gonna do 46 damage and push him off the railing for good measure. There you go. Okay. So we gotta pick another talent. Remove combo cap, but lose all combo if you play no attacks. That's not useful. Gain redraw on the first time each fight. That's not useful. Actually none of these are good, you know. So actually I can skip this because at the end of level 4 I get one more reward, and that reward can be used to fight level 5, which is the real tough level. So I don't actually need any of these, so I'm gonna skip actually. Because you can only have 4 enhancement slots, and I already have 3. So if you don't have a good because if you have too many enhancements, they'll force you to delete one. So sometimes it's okay to skip when you have a choice of enhancements that are all not very good. Okay, so next level is gonna be a journey into Italy, I believe. It's quite funny that they have this cutscene in the office arena, where you can actually see that if you step out of the gate you will die instantly. Of course I can't control my character in here, but it's just a bit funny that they were a bit lazy in putting the cutscene in actual office, where we're actually fighting the ninjas just now, and we needed to step on some toes. Yeah, understood. And you can actually see that I was there just now. Very funny. So we're just gonna play the first level and fight them in the elevator to the top floor. Okay, so these guys you have to be careful because they have counter, and counter means that they're gonna punch you back. But the good thing is, if you swap myself here and I slip myself here, this guy will punch him, and this guy will give him a back elbow, a very nice back elbow, as you can see. So I'm not going to do anything. Wonderful. Okay, so front kick kills this guy because he took 14 plus 4. And I'm going to bear in mind that they can counter attack you even from behind. Yep, so I don't have anything to do. So if you're gonna deal with these guys, either you kick them away, or in which case if you kick them away they can't counter you, or you so actually I can kill him, right? I can move here and counter strike him. That's exactly 12 damage. And I have to kill this guy next turn, and I will do so. Also, counter will not trigger if you have those ×3 or ×2 attacks. It only triggers at the end. So if you kill him over all your attacks, he doesn't get his counter off. Okay, so Undermine is a very special card which it makes all enemies do a lot less damage, but I prefer to let the enemies punch each other, to be honest, so I don't usually take this card. Foresight is a drawing card that lets you look at 3 cards, you add 1 and you return the rest, so if you get the card that you need, this can be pretty useful. I'm going to take this because we don't have momentum issues. Our only issues is getting the right cards to come into our hand, so Foresight is going to be really good for that. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the video here. Gonna go through the underground of Italy in the next video. Hope you guys like it. Like, share, and subscribe. This is Commander signing off.